So none of this is controversial or rocket science. We know what Islam says. It is a social and a family-oriented religion which is about service and is about sadaqah. But the key here, if you're going to be in the world but not of the world, we all know in practice that that's not so easy. You get the letter from your boss saying that you've been promoted, or you see that you've just come by a large sum of money. And for the ego, for your sense of your own magnificence, not to be puffed up in that moment, that's quite difficult. That's really difficult. To be at your graduation day, you're getting your BA, for instance, and as well as being grateful to Allah for the opportunity to please your parents and to serve society, you feel really great about yourself. Well, a certain modicum of self-esteem is necessary for our continuation. That's not a problem. We shouldn't see ourselves as being miserable worms, but it's all too easy for the heart to be hardened. And that's really what the ulama are referring to when they say tasawwafa. In other words, outwardly, do it, whatever's halal, be in the midst of society, that's the way of Islam. But inwardly have that detachment and that eye which is always looking for people who might be in need of service. And if you travel with traditional ulama, you'll see a lot of this, and I learned a lot when I was able to travel with my teachers. That wherever they would go, they would kind of not just space out or play with their phones, but they would be looking for human situations where they could intervene in a helpful way. Somebody who might have some misunderstanding that was causing them suffering, and just without reproaching them, just a little droplet of purity into their internal lives at that moment that solves that particular problem. And it's a very beautiful thing. If you see the students of a great, say, commentator on hadith who knows this art, tasawwafa, and I've been with people who administer their wisdom exclusively through the teaching of hadith. This is quite common in our tradition. And the teacher is constantly scanning those who are present and really knows them well. And unlike the modern university setting where if you have issues you go and see a tutor or a counsellor, but it's got